Welcome to all you Pisceans. How are you doing? This is your monthly horoscope for May 2019. It's not the month where everything changes. It's not a month where there's drastic changes going on in the air with the planets. So not with us either. I mean, in a general way. But it is certainly a month where there is a preparation going on for next month in June, where there will be a big change or big changes, or having at least the opportunity to implement them. Some bigger changes happening for all of us. Now, a continuation of next month is certainly the Saturn South Node Pluto conjunction. I made a separate video of that if you are interested in knowing a bit more about that. But the thing is, in May, so it was very much on these three planets going on very much in April, but also now in May. Actually the whole year, but mostly in April and in May, and especially now with Saturn and the South Node in May. So there's always a continuation of what I talked about earlier, you know, maybe a certain objective, certain goals that you need to let go of. Maybe certain friends, certain organizations, some group of people that you need to let go of. These are old structures that are, you know, tumbling down like the Notre Dame, right? What a dreadful thing. But how symbolic actually that this is happening whilst those three, South Node, Pluto, and Saturn coming together. So there are definitely for you those structures that it relates in not in the key areas of your life, but in a house that can make a huge shift for you, so that you can gain a bit more pleasure in your life, so that you can gain a bit, which is the fifth house where the North Node is. And especially as around the midst of the month and onwards, you will have Mars in your fifth house as well, which shows more activity towards things that you love to do, things that you that is creative. You know, so many Pisceans are so creative. It's a water sign. It's a very creative sign, and the easier you let go of that friend, for instance, or friends that you don't want to let go of because they are old friends and you think that they still gonna serve you, but deep down inside, you know, they're not serving you anymore. Let go of that. The sooner you do that energetically, the easier and the happier you will feel with yourself and with your own expression. Because that's where you need to go, the North Node in the fifth house, and also with Mars there. Put your energy there. Put your energy into your own hobbies. Pick up that hobby again, or a new one. Maybe it's better even a new one, you know. Mars is not going retrograde. To pick up a new hobby, to do something new, to learn something new. To do something and learn something that gives you comfort. It's in Cancer, after all. A new relationship as well, a new love relationship, a new way of relating. So it could mean that you're dealing with saying goodbye to some old friends, or saying goodbye to some old goals that you had in your life and that you see now that are not attainable. And what brings you into your life is a new lover. That's nice. Or a new person in your life that your heart feels like, whew, I'm alive again. You know, that's Mars in the fifth house. It's being active towards your own enjoyment. Go to those cafes, go to those cinema and whatever it is for you that you love to do. And it will help you to detach yourself from whatever it is that you need to detach yourself from. I've seen many Pisceans lately that I had to detach from an old goal, from a goal that actually they knew deep inside is preventing them of going forwards. If you still have that goal in your mind of, yes, I have to go to university because if I don't have that diploma, I can't do this or that, but you know that you haven't got time at all because you've got 2 jobs and a family to support, then maybe it's time for you to let go of that goal. And you know what? You can gain more pleasurement, more enjoyment with your children, for instance, or more activity with children. more activity with the own inner child if you don't have children. So these are the areas that are still going on for you Pisceans. It's a bit similar of last month, but still there is this more activity now with Mars in your 5th house, more activity, and not just thinking about it or visioning about it, what Pisceans love to do, to envision things, but now being very active. And another thing is really nice for you amongst all this a bit heavier energy is a lot of energy in Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign that sextiles your energy of Pisces, which is quite enjoyable for you. It is your 3rd house of communication, of short travels, of connections with other people. You've got now the good planets there, which is Mercury, Venus, and it's all gonna bump into Uranus. So it could mean that you get all of a sudden a connection with someone again, or a new connection that is all of a sudden very fresh, very loving communication with you, or because it's Venus, you know, it's Venus and it's Uranus, it's exciting. So there could be some emails that are starting to get quite exciting for you, or some messages that you hear or that you read, or even a short trip. It's a good time to do so, to plan a short trip, or to connect with others in your environment, or to go to a workshop here or there, or to study something new. It's a great time to do so. And in Taurus, it's about beauty, and it's about these comforting things that so it could be for you a lot of support and a lot of comfort in your connections in a day-to-day environment. So like going to the grocery store and having a nice chat with someone there, or going to buy something, and the lady who is selling this or that, you're having a great conversation with that, and a very comforting almost. These are the highlights for you on a level of I mean, during this month, that can, although it might sound very trivial, that can really make a big difference. On a level of relationships, nothing really is standing out here. Nothing really is changeable. But keep in mind that you still have, for the whole year, Neptune and Jupiter there in a square. So not for a whole year, but quite a couple of months to go. So be aware that when it comes to relationships, feet on the ground, don't expect too much from other people, and you can go wrong basically. Having said that, I wish you a very good month, dear Pisceans. Thank you so much for listening, and if you want a personal reading, just get in touch. Thank you. Bye bye.